everyone, welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. Welcome to your Sun Sign Love Connection readings for today. Today is July 12th, 2021, and we are on the 12th sign, which is perfect, right? And that is the sign of the beautiful water sign of Pisces. So Pisces, it should be a very, very fulfilling time for you. We are in the season of Cancer, your fellow water sign. We had the new moon on the 9th and 10th, depending on where you're located, in Cancer. Just so much heart, so much love. Particularly with Cancer, it would definitely kind of point to and navigate to feelings surrounding your family, surrounding the ones you love, your connections, of course. Your emotions are in a beautiful place. They feel more settled, they feel more relaxed. I feel like a lot of it has to do and caters to vacation time when you can be with family, which is what happens during this time of year, probably every year. But we didn't have that so much last year. So it's even more of an emphasis of happiness and, filling our cups, if you will. So being a water sign is about your sensitivity. It's about your innate ability to sense and feel and attract through your energy, and to really be very in touch with your intuition, your gifts of psychic abilities and empathic, where you once again feel and pick up on the energies around you. That's what the water is. That's that, I say gift, but it can be kind of it can be a lot on water signs. So this is a time to just allow yourself to think and focus on the things that make you the happiest, to be around those people that do the same, and to wish upon any dream or star you want, and know with every bit of your heart and soul that you can achieve and accomplish this in relationships, in your work, in your self-love and empowerment and creativity, because you're one of the most creative signs there are, Pisces. And I've had a lot of friends that have been Pisces, and I've always felt that they're so caring and nurturing and so devoted to others. It's usually about how can they help others, right? Now people want to help you too. You've got Jupiter in your sign through the 28th of July. It was a little taste from May 13th through the end of this month, the 28th, and it's going to be predominantly in your sign all next year. So that's a special sign. That tells you that your wishes are going to come true. What do you want? Write them down, believe it, feel it, bring it into realization for yourself. You can be a duality sign. You are a duality sign, actually. You are the two fishes. You have the ups and downs, and you're mutable, and you're open to things, and you're very, like I said, creative. And you are also known for being very capable and impressionable, so that you can become like a chameleon, all the different things and ways and attitudes of other people around you. You've got to be careful about that sometimes, because you can literally just become those people, right? You take on that energy, or that that particular personality trait and so forth. I've done it myself. I've had friends where we were so close that we had the same mannerisms and characteristics, stuff like that. It's great for acting. It's great for that field, and I've known a lot of beautiful, extremely talented Pisceans in the field of acting or art or any kind of creativity aspect you can imagine. That is a gift you have. So I really am excited to read the three major categories that have to do with the highlighted connection for you today, Pisces. And the highlighted connection, I always say, is the person or feeling or energy you're getting specifically guided by spirit and picked right in front of you. So I never know what it is. Hopefully you'll resonate right away. Maybe it's something new and exciting coming in from the new moon, because that can last for 2 weeks or longer. So yeah, new beginnings and just starting fresh in some capacity of your life. So dearest beautiful spirit, what guidance can you give me for this wonderful connection, of highlighted connection with Pisces today? It's interesting, it's in the center, so I've got to do it again. It could be anything. It could be Gemini, it could be Aries or Libra. Let's go right on the sign itself, please, Spirit. Take that deep breath. 3's a charm. That went right off the board. You have, right next to you, you've got Aquarius. So yes, and that's kind of neat, because the planet of Jupiter that's now in your sign started in the sign of Aquarius. And Aquarius is an air sign, and it's right next to you on the zodiac wheel. So you're always kind of, by osmosis, I guess you could say, feeling the energies of Aquarius. And there's a lot of wonderful combinations for the two of you. I've seen a lot of people, friends, you know, associates, work partnerships that are water and air. Air takes care of the mind and the logic and, you know, the information and wanting to expand and grow and learn and share that and communicate and talk and, you know, and socialize and that sort of thing. Water takes on the heart and the feelings, you know, and the creativity and the imagination and, you know, socializing and so forth, and great conversations, you know, and those together, you know, the two of you between head and heart, you can do pretty much everything, right? Head, heart, and soul. I mean, that's a beautiful combination. You have a lot that inspires each other. Aquarius is a fixed sign, very determined and so forth. You're immutable, open to pretty much anything and everything, and you want to experience most everything, and you will change accordingly, and it's easier for you than a lot of other signs, but you bring forth a lot of inspiration for people, and that's what I love about having Jupiter in your sign right now, because we all get to feel this magnificent, you know, benevolent planet, depending on the sign that it's in and the characteristics. It's always good though. It's always a positive with Jupiter, and it's an optimistic sign. It expands anything you want to focus on and put, you know, into reality for yourself. And the gifts are there, like I said, the luck, the opportunities will be notable. And although they say that this particular stint, Jupiter being in Pisces, your sign, is predominantly for the one Pisceans, whether sun, moon, or rising, in the earlier degrees, 2 to 5, you can still feel it, because I have a Pisces rising and it's at the very latter part of it, and I've been getting some wonderful, unbelievable little gifts and things. I'm like, really? Like, that just happened? Thank you. And of course, gratitude is a really wonderful thing to add to the mix. It only helps the situations, and I always am extremely grateful, as I think you are, for anyone I've ever known. But this is fun. This is wonderful. Great conversation, great ideas. You know, the new moon could just bring in so many new inspirations, as I said. So let me read to you what your 3 major categories are and see if that has a lot to do with what we were just speaking about. Okay. I am using the Queen of Tarot deck this month, and I'll start so far. And for the second half of the month, I'll start about on the 15th. Because we've got 31 days. So yeah, each sign will get a second reading, the featured sign, and then highlight. Sometimes we'll have 2 or 3 of the same highlighted, you know, in the month or more. I try not to do more than 3, to be honest. I negotiate with Spirit sometimes. But anyway, just to be as fair as possible. So this Queen of Tarot is wonderful, because it's reminding us of how each of us had this strong, beautiful, feminine intuition within us, you know, to listen and watch for the signs and create. That aspect brings on more of a feminine quality and duality, because we have both. All of us have both, no matter what our gender is. So we got the masculine of Aquarius working, and then the feminine of Pisces. So there you have that polarity that actually balances it very, very nicely. So that's another aspect that I didn't mention. But so the overall energy bringing you to this reading thus far, almost through the half of the month, you have the 9 of Wands. Okay, now this came up before, but I'm liking this because I'll tell you why. The Wands are fire. They're the fire element. They're our inspiration. They're our motivation. They're our spirit. And you combine that with the beautiful heart-centered imagination and ideas and inspiration and creativity and everything I mentioned, you got something really special happening. Now, interestingly enough, we are in Cancer season, which is another beautiful harmonizing aspect for you right now. and it is going to continue till the 22nd, I believe. 21st, 22nd, and then it becomes Leo. So we're already kind of getting that feeling, but Mars, the planet of warrior planet, the fire planet, the, you know, aggressive, let's make it happen. I've got every strength, courage, power I need, right? And determination as a fixed sign that Leo is. Well, we have Mars in Leo, we have Venus in Leo, and Venus is love, Venus is magic, Venus is money, Venus is creation. It's beauty, it's aesthetics, it's feeling good, it's looking good, it's all the beautiful things that Venus can bring, and very feminine qualities. With the masculine, once again, of fire. So we have a really beautiful, beautiful conjunction of Mars and Venus happening, I think, this afternoon in Leo. I mean, it doesn't get more passionate right now than this. There's a lot of romance that could be brewing up. Even though I say my love connections are absolutely not just about romance, it's particularly focusing on the romance side of your life with that beautiful Leo passion, all heart, you know, physicality. It's absolutely dynamite right now. So the only thing about the 9 is it's like it's a completion number. The next is a 10, and 10 with the 0, take the 0 away, come back to 1 again, becomes the beginning. So there's something you're just about finishing, like this idea or this invention, or, you know, with this very forward movement of Aquarian energy in your highlighted connection today. I mean, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is all about brand new possibilities, surprises, you know, unexpected events, technology, medicine, improvements, helping everybody, because Aquarius is the humanitarian sign that helps all. They want to help the world and have it be fair and just for everybody. And so this is, to me, bringing out that incredible energy. And you've got the sun right there in the back coming through, almost ready to rise, as I mentioned, with the Leo energy, but we've got that beautiful energy happening with those other planets. So if there's something you're just waiting just a bit longer, and you're just really, you've got that desire, you've got that assertion going, you know, you're absolutely full tilt, ready and excited about it all, just give it a little bit more time. The time it'll come out like just like a game buster kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling right now with that new moon to help boost it. So, and then also it does indicate, you know, physicality. If for some reason you're going too strong and you're too fast, you might be burnout. Burnout comes to mind. And not being a doctor, just be very careful of how you walk and how you step, because when you're fast and you're moving too quickly, you could, you know, okay, something that happened today to me, just going to share. I was reaching in my closet. I have a couple of boxes that have cards, you know, greeting cards, because I wanted something behind that. The box fell on my head and kind of made a tiny mark here, nothing serious, thank God. But yeah, I wasn't trying to rush it, but clearly I was going a little quicker than I should have. That's the kind of thing. It doesn't have to be really serious, but you know, everything matters, you know, when it comes to our well-being, and just taking that a little bit extra time, because we're in this fervent kind of mood, and you know, we want to just excel and we want to do stuff. We've got this energy, we don't want to lose it, we want to take advantage of it while it's there. So I like that a lot. Let's see what else the narrative has to say for this highlighted connection of Pisces and Aquarius. And the second card is always the possible blessings or obstacles. So you're fired up, you've got all sorts of ideas and possibilities coming, you know, motivation is there, spirit's there, and the beautiful energies are there for you, working in your favor. And then you have the, what is this? Put on the spectacles, because you know, this is a gorgeous deck, but I'm still okay. 3 of Swords. Interesting. And it's upside down. Yes. Okay. So when you have upright versus reverse, first and foremost, let's say, have a question. What is this, you know, next move? What's coming around the corner? The Swords are our mind. That is the Aquarian energy, Gemini or Libra. You know, sometimes we overdo it. Sometimes we've had conversations that we wish we didn't have. You know, we are in conflict with others, which never feels good to air signs, believe it or not. I mean, we're straightforward in a lot of ways. I'm a Libra. But it's in the past. So as far as being hurt, it's done. It's like it's already done. It's reversed. So no, it's not happening anymore. No, you're not accepting this as being your fate. No, you're willing to move on. You're willing to heal if you're not already, and make a different choice as far as how things work in the future in your communications. If not with a specific person or persons, there's 3 there. Could involve more than, 2 people. As I said, it's already done. So I like that for this particular card being upside down and reversed. So the energy is lessened and you're well on the road to recovery. Well on healing, okay? Because that's what the beautiful Jupiterian energy in Pisces can do. It is such a healing time. In addition to Cancer, it is all about healing. Healing our hearts, healing our relationships, healing the lack of relationships that we didn't get to have last year, and the losses that may have incurred from it. Just moving forward and knowing that's the neatest thing about a heart and parts of other organs is that, yes, they get broken. Yes, they are injured, but they do heal. They're one of the strongest and most intuitive organs in our body, which is not something everybody knows, but I studied from years ago. It's a book called Heart Math Institute, and they're here right in California, not far. I went to a beautiful seminar about 4 or 5 years ago. Gosh, maybe longer now. I mean, you know how time flies. And it was phenomenal to study about how our heart and the intuition that it has knows so much, and the intellect of it, our heart. So yeah, I love that. That's encouraging. That would be possible blessing or obstacle. That would be an obstacle that you're willing to get over and move past now. Fully up to you. To what extent? Completely, basically in your control, because a lot of things aren't. But our feelings and how we react and how we heal is up to us, and it's in our own time, right? It's what works for us, and it has to be done sometimes in a way that works just for us because we're individual. But you're going there and you're doing this. And the final category is that of finances. And you have the 3 of Cups. Whoa! Talk about happy. Talk about joyful. This is the water element. This is you, Pisces. This is celebration. I bet you have a lot of Cancerian friends, and we're still in Cancer season. So happy birthday to any Cancer today. Happy birthday to any Cancers you may know and that you are loving and have loved for many years, because you tend to stick with your friends and are true blue, loyal friends, You are there to listen and to console and cater to. That is who you are. And I ask that you allow that to happen for you too by going out and having fun and celebrating. You've got the money. The cups are full. This is a beautiful, beautiful time, and it does involve other people. Maybe you're celebrating an engagement or another step in your relationships, or this highlighted connection could be that one for you, absolutely, the Aquarian. Or it's giving you that Aquarian energy of confidence and, the ability to think outside the box and to use your mind versus just your innate, incredible intuition and sensitivity and ability to feel and recognize, the different cycles in life. And well, let's just say you're very prophetic in a lot of ways. Listen and watch your dreams carefully. I had an amazing dream last night. I'm not going to elaborate. I love it when I remember them so very vividly. It was a very, very long one too. So I'm still kind of, piecing it and trying to make sure I understand exactly what its meaning is, because our dreams can give us so much information. I mean, people have had the most amazing breakthroughs or inventions and all those things from a dream that they wrote down. I don't know. I'm just really loving this. So yes, as far as finances, it feels like things are finally really, really, your creativity is so great and you're feeling so comfortable and you're having a good time and you're feeling that laughter and you're lifting yourself up and enjoying yourself and allowing yourself to rest, that the money just kind of comes to you because you're in that beautiful receptive place, and you're a beautiful receptive sign anyway. So this is fantastic. And the fact that you're healing from the loss or whatever's happened to you is even more beautiful, because we have to do this continually in our life. And we deserve to be happy, especially after something that's hurt us, And it makes us stronger, right? It truly does. I know that saying sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, if I hear that one more time. I absolutely know it does. We all can probably come up with some time in our life when it was so devastating, and then we thought, I'm a much, much stronger and maybe even accepting person now, you know, because of that. I'm going to finish with the rune, like I like to do, just to culminate the reading. These runes are amazing. And they just kind of, you know, the cherry on the sundae, if you will, about the reading. And guess what you have? You have, it looks to me like an eye or the number 1. Because it's a new cycle. It's a new time. And let me tell you, what's happening right now is going to continue for next year, like I said. And there's going to be so many opportunities. Whew. It feels good. I've got the energy going through my body up and down. And it's feeling right. And it's exciting. Not anxiety, but excitement, genuine happiness. So in the back of the rune, as my cheat sheet, because I'm still learning, you know, a little at a time, as they say, all good things take time. So the 1 is actually, it's number 11, which is a master number. We just had the July 11th yesterday. And it is Isa. So it is an I. I believe it's Isa. I hope it is pronounced that way. Let's go in there and see what's going on with Isa for you and the information that it has in addition to the name. So number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's happening? Here it is. Okay, so the word associated with it is Ganesho. I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. But the time frame is between November 28th and December 13th. So we're talking Sagittarius. That is the fellow Jupiter-ruled astrology sign. So optimism, adventure, unlimited possibilities, higher learning, education, you know, philosophical endeavors, adventure, travel. You historically, you know, back the beginning of time of astrology, which is what, 2,400 years ago now, I believe, in Mesopotamia. It's amazing how this originated. However, you're always ruled by Jupiter. Now they have placed the planet of Neptune as also a secondary, in my opinion, ruling planet for you, which is very appropriate because it is Neptune is the god of underworld, you know, the sea, the water, the current, everything that going with the flow, you know, and just allowing and just a whole world that you can't really see a lot of times, right? You can study it and it's kind of ominous and auspicious, and it's deceptive at times. It can be incredibly powerful, of course, and very creative. It allows that for us to happen. It's healing, for heaven's sakes. When have you not heard the ocean is healing, right? So that really suits you well. And we've had Pisces in your sign, we've had Neptune in your sign, Pisces, for a while, and it'll remain there till I believe 2026. So between the two of those, there's heightened ability to really imagine and, you know, and to make sure you're seeing things clearly with Neptune now. It is in retrograde now, as is Jupiter. It doesn't take away their energy, it just sort of lessens it. Sometimes when Neptune's in retrograde, it actually clarifies things more and clears things for you. So that's the time period of Sagittarius, very, very auspicious and beautiful time. The words associated are quiet. Oh, for heaven's sakes, no wonder. I've done this before. I apologize. The reason I couldn't read the word is because there's a French section as well. Pardon-moi. So let me go back to English. Okay, here we go. Here's the page. Oh, the word associated with this is ice. That's interesting. Now, in a way, you know, they do say that air signs can be a little detached, maybe a little bit impersonal. It's only because we're the masculine mind that, you know, wants to focus and, you know, strategize and make everything logical and everything, which is not at all where you come from, Pisces. But like I said, the combination of you and Aquarius work well because you can bring forth energies from both sides, you know, both parts, mind and spirit and soul and heart. So Ice, yeah, and the same time, of course, but the response and the words are calm, reflection, victory over obstacles, habits, vices, and expectations to be controlled. Resistance. Interesting. Resistance would be you and your ability to overcome that or not. That's another absolute choice from you. And when you have challenges, you can accept them and move past them or resist the challenge. That's how I pick up on this. But predominantly, these are beautiful energies that are allowing you to overcome any obstacle or hurt or pain and keep it moving and celebrate and feel victorious and happy and you know, and just it's time, right? We have so much to be grateful for. If we've gotten through last year, this is time to celebrate, boy. So that's that highlighted connection reading, and then I go on to read the oracles for every single Pisces and every one of your connections, Pisces, and I know you have a lot. And I hope that you feel amazing right now, and that it'll continue to be that way for you for as long as possible. And that the things that may be a little challenging are minimal, and that you can feel and resonate with this particular oracle, which is the Starseed Oracle. And this, oh, okay, I love this. And it's true, even though sometimes I can vouch for the fact that I feel this way. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So let me read to you what it says specifically. But I love hearing that because, boy, that felt that way for a lot of us last year, didn't it? And those days are gone. So we're getting on out there, right? You're not for everyone, and you're not alone should be pretty much close to that one, right? Yeah. The older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many starseeds are old souls enjoy, you know, they always consider you the old soul of the zodiac. I didn't mention that. I've said that in many previous videos. I like this right off the bat. Many starseeds and old souls enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune with their soul and fill up their energetic resources that you've let go by being everything for everyone else. Okay? This is specifically for you, Pisces. Especially if they have an underactive or open root chakra or find it hard being human. Many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need the love, company, and support of others, but emotionally and physically, both emotionally and physically, forgive me. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. With so many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field, they call it. Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch, like last year. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life. Time to celebrate, okay? You've been hibernating, if you will, for too long, and it was painful, and it really was probably more detrimental than you would realize it would be for a lot of you. Not all of you. That could very well be that aspect of the Three of Swords and the inability to communicate as you had at one point. Or when you did, it certainly didn't feel good. You didn't like what you were hearing. I know I certainly didn't a lot of times. But either way, to replenish when you need to but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to people who are physically in your life, those you truly know? So I like this. I mean, it's just something to think about, right? Especially with this incredible social fun time we're in right now. I mean, you got to go for it, right? I think you truly want to, majority of you. But this is good news. I appreciate the oracle wisdom, their inspiration, you know, their guidance. Now we're going on to the beautiful healing with the angels, because yeah, I fully believe in the support of my angels and guides, and you know, it's just a huge part of who we all are, and we can definitely ask for assistance and get it. So one word, one specific energy for you for the month of July, even though we're halfway full through, can last for longer, of course, from the angels, specifically Pisces, and all your relationships, is it's nature. So once again, time to get out, time to enjoy yourself. You love nature, you love the ocean, you love everything, basically. So please allow yourself to do this, even if it's for a weekend or just a day staycay, what they call them. You know, get out, accept that invitation. You will not regret it, and you may just meet someone, possibly an Aquarius, but who knows? I mean, you're a very attractive and loving person, and you are destined to be happy, you know, even if it's by yourself. It doesn't mean you have to be with somebody, but get out in nature. I love it. Right after, you know, you're not alone, come on out there now. It's time to come out and play. I'm going to finish with the beautiful oracle deck. That is the Super Attractor Manifestation deck, where we attract in our lives what we feel and emotionally draw into our lives, because that's what we're putting out. So it's just this wonderful reciprocal. It cannot always be wonderful. If you're thinking unhappiness, unhappy things come to you. You know, it works both ways. Let's focus on the most happiest, brilliant, wonderful possibilities in your life, because there's so many, especially now. You're in favor, as I said. So what is it that your specific affirmation or, you know, mantra is for the first half of the month? Beautiful Pisces. Well, there's your heart. Bright, bright green. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. So, feeling good, bringing it in, boy. Yeah, we do that a lot. We think, oh, you know, I could really use this, and I definitely need that, you know. But let's just start it feeling good and see what comes in. Let's see what magic appears. I love that. So I hope that makes sense too. And say it as much as you want, and watch and feel the change in your energy field. I hope that you enjoyed this. I really do. If you did, please do like and subscribe. It just takes a moment. It's very supportive of my channel and helps me to grow. And that's what I want to do. This is what I do, and I love it. I do massage therapy, but this is what I want to do when I can't do massage anymore. And it's just a passion, and I'm here for you. So take great care. Enjoy this beautiful week, and hopefully I'll see you for your mid-month readings. That'll be towards the latter part, because you are the 12th sign. You patient, beautiful persons, you. And so thank you again. Until next time. Bye for now.